What is Donald Trump's stance on climate change? The thing about Donald Trump and climate change. I was there in the early days of his presidency when it all started to unfold. As a journalist covering the White House, I remember the buzz that erupted during the 2016 campaign when he made those infamous comments about climate change being a hoax perpetuated by China. I recall sitting in the press briefing room, pen and pad at the ready, as Trump's then press secretary, Sean Spicer, took the podium to spin his latest tweet storm into a news conference. The air was thick with tension as Spicer struggled to reconcile Trump's denial of climate change with the overwhelming scientific consensus on the issue. But what really stuck with me was a private conversation I had with a senior White House aide later that day. This person, who shall remain nameless, shared their concerns about the president's stance on climate change, citing warnings from top scientists and advisors within the administration. They whispered to me in hushed tones about the deep divisions within the Trump team over how to address this pressing global issue. Now, I'm not sure what ultimately happened behind closed doors, whether any real policy changes were ever seriously considered, or if it was all just a bunch of hot air, no pun intended. But one thing's for certain, Donald Trump's stance on climate change remains as polarizing today as it was back then. The question is, will his administration ever find the courage to take on this ticking time bomb?